Welcome to Game Time Decision. I am Detroit Lenny with Picks and Parlays. This is your Wednesday edition of Game Time Decision, which happens to be the hockey edition because that's all that's really on, minus preseason. So it's a win-win, folks. I am joined with expert handicapper from Earl Sports Bets and Picks and Parlays, Nick. Earl, how you doing, Nick?
It would have been a little bit better if the Lightning knew they had a game last night. But nevertheless, we're not going to talk about the Lightning here. We got other games to focus on. And I am very excited about this slate coming up tonight. We get a full slate tomorrow for hockey. So it should be a lot of fun. We're getting now into the hopefully the swing of things here with the NHL. And I love this season. I love hockey. And it's been very successful for me in the past. And I'm hoping this year's a little bit successful as well. Last year I got off to a slow start. This year, not a good start to say the least, but I do have some plays I like on this slate.
Fair enough. I mean, we got eased into it. We got like a little taste, a couple games last night.
Yeah.
Right. A little bit more games today, about 5 games today total. And then we're back in the full swing of things by the weekend. I love hockey. That's all you had to say. I love hockey. That was it. You had me and I love hockey. No Tim with us today. He's not going to attempt. He's hockeyed out already.
Yeah,
he's hockey. He had to do a hockey total chaos yesterday. Earl Sports Bet show this morning. Hockey. He's off today. He's taking the rest of the hockey off. So it's just me and Nick for the remainder of the show. See, he found emojis. Good job, Tim. Sox, Bulls, Bears. What's up, brothers? Like Wilder says, bomb squad. I'm calling you guys the Goon Squad. That's fair. We've been called worse, so we'll take the Goon Squad.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
Boom. Right at you. I have done a lot of hockey, and I need a month off. Yeah, he's already complaining. He's literally did 2 shows of hockey, and he's done for the year. Duh, baby. Let's talk about a really good matchup I liked for tonight, though. We'll get right into the thick of things. The New York Rangers, this line has moved. I mean, at one point, the Rangers were plus money. Now they're minus 106. Capitals minus 104. It's basically even money. Total of 6, depending on where your book's at. Let's be clear about this. You might even still get Capitals or Rangers plus money. Good luck to you. Take either one of them plus money. So, Nick, we talked a little bit about this, and I know your thoughts, but tell everybody in the chat here in Game Time what you're thinking on this game.
Yeah, I like the Rangers in this spot. That's why I broke out the old Rangers jersey here. I really do like the Rangers tonight. They're the better overall team. I think these are 2 teams going in opposite directions this year. I'm expecting a little bit of a drop-off for Washington. I'm not expecting too much from them. The Rangers on the other side, they got a new head coach, which I really like. He was the head coach over in Vegas and only took them to the Stanley Cup in their first season. And he really worked on those young players in Vegas, like Marcia Show and like Riley Smith. And I think we're going to see a similar atmosphere here with the Rangers, with Lafreniere, with Kreider. He's going to really turn around Cabo Caco on that second line with Denny Panarin and Ryan Strome. This is going to be a good Rangers team this year, and as an Islanders fan, that kills me to say. They also have the Norris Trophy candidate, I think, this year. Definitely a good shot to win. I believe it was 9-1 with Adam Fox. I really do like this Rangers team. They will have no shortage of scoring tonight. And one thing that was different than when we were talking about last night is it's not going to be Samsonov in net. They're going with Vitek Vanacek, which I was kind of surprised about. I think Samsonov should be the starter for this team. I don't think goaltending is a strong point on this Washington Capitals team. And I'm honestly not a fan of their defense. They lost Brendan Dillon in the offseason. He went to Winnipeg.
It's a huge loss, too, by the way. I don't mean to interrupt you, but that's like, you can't speak about how big of a loss that is.
Yeah, so, he was a good defenseman. He was a good lockdown defenseman. Now he's going to be over in Winnipeg, which we'll get to Winnipeg later. They definitely need some help on the blue line. But I'm just very iffy on the Washington Capitals here. I got the Rangers at plus 113 last night. I bet it early, and I got a good price on it. If you bet it during the preseason, you could have gotten the Rangers around plus 130, plus 135. So this line's moved a lot, and for good reason. I think that this New York Rangers team is going to compete with the Islanders, with the Hurricanes on top of that Metro division this season, and I really do have high expectations here for the New York Rangers.
Yeah,
I have them money line, and I also have their team total over 2.5. It is no longer available at 2.5. You can get it at 3.5 at some nice plus money. I see no shortage in goals in this one. I also lean towards the over in this one. But overall, I like the Rangers and the team total over for this game.
You know, you mentioned their new head coach for the Rangers, Gerard Gallant.
Yes.
Former Vegas Golden Knights coach, obviously, but also Hall of Famer, Detroit Red Wing. That's where he played. He was a Red Wing. And I liked him. I loved when the Knights got him, when they became a team and all that. I love when they got him. I loved his attitude. He's a no crap kind of taking kind of coach. You know, he doesn't care if you're the superstar on the team or you're the third guy coming off the bench, but it doesn't matter. If one person does laps, we all do laps, kind of thing. You know, no pull, no punches there. So I'm with you on board there. Rangers, you missed still not a bad price, but you could have got them better earlier.
Also, if your book offers it, it's not on my book, but if there's a prop on tonight's game between the Rangers and the Capitals on over under half a fight, bet the over. Ryan Reeves.
They don't like each other.
Ryan Reeves, a player they got in the offseason from Vegas. He's going to be your enforcer. He's going to add a little bit of grit to that Rangers lineup. He's going to be on the fourth line tonight. Prepare for him and Tom Wilson to drop the gloves early in this one.
I like it. Jump back over to this chat. Sox Bulls Bears wants to know, Nick, what do you think about for fantasy? First of all, do you play fantasy hockey? I've never have, but I might be interested in it. What games would you stack?
I did. And if you're looking for stacks, I like the top line with Lafreniere, Kreider, and Zibanejad. With New York, you're getting that power play one correlation with Zibanejad and Kreider. You add Fox onto that as a defenseman correlation. Okay. That's a spot I like. I mean, if you're looking for, I like Colorado's puck line tonight, but if you're looking for a decent stack over on the Chicago side, I do not mind Brindacat, Kane, and Tyler Johnson. They all have that power play one correlation. You add Seth Jones in there. I think that's a decent spot. And anything from that Montreal, I really like if you want a mid-priced line, Suzuki, Caulfield, and Toffoli with Jeff Petrie. I think that's a decent option. And of course, Connor McDavid. I think that you can just throw him into any lineup you make, and he's a good play. But yeah, I would look towards the Rangers top line, look towards the top line for Montreal, top line for Chicago, and Draisaitl and McDavid as one off or two off. And yeah, like Tim said, get the Winnipeg goalie, Connor Hellebuck. I think that's a nice little spot as well. Even if you want to pay down, this is looking at DraftKings. If you want to pay down at 7,200 for Gibson, I think that Winnipeg game is going to be a low-scoring one.
Fair enough. Tim, you're not allowed to have hockey comments because you're over your limit on hockey for the day. So Dominic says, what's up, good people? He's on the Rangers over. Nobody hates that. I think we're going to see some scoring out of this team. I'm taking the Avalanche game over as well. Speaking of that game, we're going to get to that game right now. As soon as I can find it right here. Colorado Blackhawks at the Colorado Avalanche. Colorado's a pretty heavy favorite here, but that line has dropped down. But now I have it at minus 180. Depending on your book, 180-ish. Total of 6. Me and Nick disagree on this one, but I'm on the Blackhawks with the puck line. I like the goal and a half. I think it's going to be a closer game. Tell me why I'm wrong, Nick.
I like the depth here with Colorado. They got two really good top lines, even with Nathan McKinnon out. Nazem Kadri is going to be moving up to that top line with Gabriel Landeskog and Mikko Rantanen. I do like that top line. I think that this is still a very deep team. Their second line with Nichushkin, Kompher, and Burakovsky, I don't mind that at all. Tyson Yost with Ronta and Newhook in the third line. I don't hate that one either. I think those are just three solid lines here over on the Colorado side. And they're at home. This is going to be a good game here. I think that this could be a lower scoring game as well, potentially. With the two goalies. I do like Darcy Compher in net. Now, it's not as good as having Philip Grubauer in net like they did last season. Right. But I do like the Colorado Avalanche in this game. I had this game priced around minus 245, minus 250 for the Avalanche. So I think they should be bigger favorites in this game. This line's going the wrong way.
Right.
And it's because it's the overreaction to Nathan MacKinnon testing positive. I think they'll still be fine without Nathan MacKinnon in this game. I think that Colorado on the puck line is my favorite one in this game. If you don't want to lay the goal and a half, you can take them on the regulation line at -130. I still think that's fine. They only have to win by 1 goal in regulation if you like it like that. But I don't mind either one. Avalanche puck line, Avalanche regulation line, either one. I don't mind either.
I think they're going to come out a little bit flatter. Kind of very similar to Tampa did. I think I learned my lesson on Tampa. I know this is 2 totally different teams. I know all that. I just think this Colorado team, with the resurgence of Marc-Andre Fleury there in net, I think they're going to play a little bit special hockey this year. So that's my, I don't want to say bold prediction, because I don't think it's too bold if people think the Blackhawks are going to do good this year. I don't know if they're going to, they're not going to make a cup run or anything like that. But I think they're going to compete in games that they shouldn't, and this is a game they shouldn't compete in. By all numbers, everything that Nick said, I totally agree with, and I want to take Colorado on the puck line. I took the Blackhawks on the puck line. I think it's a 1-goal game, closer game, lower scoring game, a 1-0 game, a 2-1 kind of game. So I'll take that extra. I'll take that goal in the hook. That's where I'm at on that one, though. Jump back over to the chat. Sox Bulls Bear says, by the way, thank you guys so much. It makes a lot of sense. And Tim with the goalie call. Come on, guy. I know, right? Out of nowhere, from the other room. Take this goalie. Come on, Tim. Let's go. Good luck tonight, everybody. He ain't wrong, though. No, that's the thing. He's not wrong.
Connor Hellebuck is my pick to win the Vezina Trophy this year at 10-1. For Winnipeg, he is the best American-born goalie as well. He's going to be playing goalie for the Stars and Stripes over in Beijing come February time. So this is I really like the Winnipeg goalie.
There you go. Richie P says, do you not like Montreal-Toronto over 5.5? I don't have a play on this game.
I do. I don't have a play on this game. I do like the over. I just didn't get around to betting it. I don't feel the need to force plays on every single game. Plus, the over 5.5 is a -135. It is very juicy. If you want to bet the over in this game, take Montreal's team total over. This is a Montreal team that is going to be able to score, and they're going to be part of a lot of high scoring games this season. So. I do like the I don't mind the over in that one.
And I believe Austin Matthews is out for Toronto. Yeah. Who's obviously Austin Matthews.
He's a superstar. Yeah, he's a very talented player. He's another one of those who's going to be playing in the Stars and Stripes in Beijing.
Yeah. So I love that. I love that Montreal team total. I do love that, because if you want to go, I just didn't like this. I don't know why. I just didn't like this game. But I do like the Montreal team total. I do like that.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. That's only a 2.5, I believe, -110. So yeah, 2.5 at -110. I think that's a nice little play there. I think they get 3 goals.
Yeah, there you go. Richie P also says, I hope so, Lenny, because I already have the Blackhawks puck line. Yeah, we're on the same page, Richie P. So there you go. By the way, Richie P already hit the like button. You guys should too. Okay, you're watching the show. You got to comment. You like any kind of content. You don't like the content. Doesn't matter. Hit the like button. We're here. Brando says, you got any parlay action? There's the picks at the bottom.
I only parlay. I was going to say, I only like one big favorite tonight, which is Colorado. I'm not a huge fan of Edmonton and not a huge fan of Toronto, so I'm not going to be trying to parlay any of those up. Last night, obviously, it wouldn't have worked, and I think a lot early in the season, at the very least, target some dogs. Yeah. Earlier in the season, I think I love the hockey parlay. Okay, I love good parlay with some hockey teams, but right now, we gotta ease into the season. Yeah, or take like Montreal +1.5 with the Rangers +1.5 or something like that. Yeah, there you go. Tim from the other room. I like the Winnipeg goalie because Anaheim offense isn't going to be good. See, the only problem with that is if you're trying to play Connor Hellebuck in DFS, I don't see the Anaheim Ducks really shooting with enough volume to really make him worth it. That's the only thing that would really keep me off of it. If you're looking for a goalie that's not going to allow many goals, if any at all, Connor Hellebuck's the way to go. But if you're looking for someone that'll get a little bit more volume, Marc-Andre Fleury will get some volume tonight at $7,500.
Sure.
Thatcher Demko will get some volume tonight at $7,400. Jake Allen's going to get some volume tonight at $7,300. When I used to play DFS, when it came to doing hockey, I would usually play 150 lineups at those like the 50-cent contests. And I would target a lot more of the cheaper goalies than I would the more expensive ones, because those are the ones that'll win you tournaments. So if you're playing a tournament, I would look at maybe a Gibson or maybe a Fleury or maybe a Allen or a Demko. But if you're playing a cash lineup, if you're playing one of those, Connor Hellebuck's a good option. And, Darcy Comfer is fine too.
Montclair Mike says over 6.5 in the Vancouver Edmonton game. I'm going to pause right there because that's a great segue into our very next game. Thanks, Mike. Vancouver Canucks at the Edmonton Oilers, -190. Total is pretty big, 6.5. I just can't get there 6.5. I don't think I can get to 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about here. I think the Vancouver Canucks are a very live dog in this game. I like their goalie better than I do Edmonton's. Mike Smith, he looked phenomenal last year, but now he's coming into his age 39 season. He's bound for some regression. I do not trust him. And we know the way that this Edmonton team plays defense, and it's pretty simple. They don't. I like the team total over 2.5 here with Vancouver. When these two teams meet, we do see a lot of goals. So I think the over is a look here. I will not take an over 6.5 at -125. That's just not something I'll do. I'll look for team totals rather than taking a 6.5. I feel like 6.5s are under plays. But looking at this game, looking at it, I think Vancouver team total over 2.5. It's a -135. I think that's the best play you can make in this game, or +171 if you want to take a shot there.
Right.
I think potentially you can see something decent with them there. But, this is a Vancouver spot for me. I think they're a very live dog in this game.
Well, that answers that, Mike. Sox Bulls Bear says he took Montreal, Blackhawks, and the Rangers moneyline single bets.
I will never talk you off of plus money.
Never, never, never. Richie P already took the Rangers yesterday for +110.
Yep,
yeah,
I got him yesterday. I'm +113, yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. We're going to jump into our last game of the night, and that is the Winnipeg Jets, which one of my favorite teams last year to make money on. -140 at the Anaheim Ducks, total 5.5. I'm all over the Jets here. I like them money line. I like them on the puck line. I like them. I like the team total. I like everything about them. Yeah. I even like their logo.
I am a fan of Winnipeg. They did make me some money last year. And I think that they will be able to do that again this year. I'm not targeting a side in this game. I did double up on this spot. I like the first period and full game under for this one. And it's not because of the Winnipeg Jets. I would lean towards the Winnipeg Jets team total over 2.5, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I see this game being 4-1, 3-1 type of game. I don't see Anaheim really putting up many goals this season. This is going to be a team that is going to be starved for offense. And these are two very good goalies. We're getting... I'm trying to get the game up here. We're getting Connor Hellebuck and John Gibson. And Hellebuck, he's my pick to win the Vezina Trophy this year, as I mentioned earlier. And on the other side, we get an Anaheim team with Gibson on in between the pipes. And Gibson's one of those where I think that he can have the ability to steal games 1-0, 2-0 sometimes for these Anaheim Ducks. He is going to be a goalie that's going to keep the totals low. I like the team total under 1.5 here. I like the full game under 5.5. I think this may be one of the only unders I truly like tonight. And if your guys are looking at unders this season, I may suggest taking first period unders rather than full game unders. And this is similar to my philosophy when it comes to betting baseball. With baseball, I like first 5 unders, not full game unders, because I don't want to get to those bullpens. The late inning stuff happens all the time. Hockey is the same thing. Take the first period unders, because then you don't have to worry about third period empty net goals setting games over the total. We saw it last night. If you guys were a under better in that Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay game, my condolences. If you had the first period under, you would have hit. Full game under did not hit. I feel like that's a spot where those are gonna be some teams and a lot of games for me. If I like unders, I'm gonna just look at their first period unders rather than full game unders. I like the full game under for this one though. I do like under 5.5. I see this game being 3-1, 3-2, and going under 5.5 in this one. I don't trust the Ducks to put up any goals, and the Ducks
I don't know if they score at all.
The Ducks are going to be a team that's going to struggle to score this year, so that's where I'm going for that one.
Fair enough. Jump back over to the chat. Montclair Mark says sounds about right on that Vancouver Edmonton game. Omar is like he's on the Jets at money line and the over. Good luck on the over. If you're going to get to the over, it's just the Jets.
Yeah, if you like the over in this game, take the team total for Winnipeg.
Yeah, 100%. Richie P said that was almost the Jets team total. Over 2.5 was almost his team total. I just took the Jets minus 140 for my last Woody, or not my last Woody, one of my Capitan picks or whatever, because I'm out of last Woody. It's already it's Wednesday. Why would I still be in?
Yeah. Thank you, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I had the over on the college football game yesterday. Ooh. Yeah, so I fell a little short. I think it was at 54. 57 was the over, so that's going to do it for us, though, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping by. A little shortened edition. Nick and Tim will not be here tomorrow. I'm trying to wrangle up a couple other surprise game time decision hosts with me there, some guests, so I will let you guys know about tomorrow, but otherwise we will be back Friday.
So we won't. I won't be back. I won't be here tomorrow. So some early looks for me for hockey tomorrow. I like the Senators against the Leafs. I like the Canadiens against the Sabres. I'm looking at the Dallas Stars against the Rangers and the Golden Knights against the Kings. With a look, I haven't bet it yet with the Detroit Red Wings puck line, and I'm waiting for the Islanders team total to come out.
Fair enough. Richie P, don't talk like that. That's bad vibes, bro. Good vibes only. Magneto says game time decision, and now you're about to go. Damn it. Well, we've been on for 23 minutes. We only go for about 25, 30, man. Start at 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern, Monday through Friday. Game time decision with me, Tim, and Nick Earl. We will be back. We'll talk to you later, guys. Good luck, everybody. I'm Detroit Lightning Picks and Parlays. That's Nick Earl, Earl Sports Bets, and expert handicapper Picks and Parlays. We'll talk to you later, guys. Good luck, everybody.